What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk Dima White Folks Music. So guys, I don't know if you brothers been seeing this 10-year hashtag challenge that's been going along on social media. And you know, many people have been posting their 10-year challenges, especially on Facebook. You know, people have been posting what they was looking like 10 years ago. I haven't done it because I actually got, you know, more sexier. I don't want to make nobody feel bad because of how good I look. But a lot of people have been really participating in it, especially a lot of black men, a lot of black women, and things like that. But here's what happens on social media. Somebody is always going to be down with the effery. Okay? And so somebody decided to do one for Tiffany Haddish. But here's what happened. They did it for her. What do I mean when I say that? Okay? Well, let's actually look at it right here, okay? Here you see a photo of Tiffany Haddish next to the character that you guys might know as Eli Pope, currently right now in Scandal. He's known also as Joseph Thomas Morton Jr. We all know who he is, right? He's been doing film for many, many years. But if you look at Tiffany Haddish and you look at Joe Morton, goddamn, they look absolutely the same. I mean, Tiffany Haddish, and this guy is 74, okay? Tiffany Haddish is not so far removed from this guy. I mean, it got the same little mole and everything, dusty eyebrows, all the stuff. And I kind of want to talk about this because yesterday, you know, me and Dima put out this video about this 56-year-old model, okay, Paulina Poroskova, who just comes out and blatantly admits that guys don't want to talk to her anymore. She's having trouble finding relationships. She's dressed up, she's making the effort, and nothing, right? Recently, Tiffany Haddish said, hey, I'm looking for a guy. You can apply in my inbox. Why don't you come talk to me? Then when you look at this challenge, you can look at Tiffany Haddish, and you can see that Tiffany Haddish looks toe back, and the wall has really crushed her. I want to talk about old age because Father Time comes for everybody, men, women alike. Our best athletes, like if you look at quarterbacks, look at Peyton Manning. Peyton Manning went from like one of the best quarterbacks with the Denver Broncos in 2014 to like barely be able to throw a 10-year pass 2015. We've seen it with Drew Brees, right? We've seen it with a lot of different athletes. We've seen it with Kobe. We've seen it with Michael Jordan. We've seen it with Charles Barkley, okay? But as players have gotten older, we've seen them transition into different players. I remember Steve McNair, who used to be the quarterback of the Tennessee Titans, Houston Oilers, and when he ended his career with the Baltimore Ravens, he went from a quarterback that was a scrambler to a complete pocket passer, okay? And that's what he had to do to stay in the league. The issue that I want to talk about today, if I can, is what happens, brothers, when we deal with, and I would say, women who are not, okay, transitioning. They don't transition to stay in the game. Tiffany Haddish is not transitioning to stay in the game. Still has the same bad attitude, funky ass attitude. Then you over here, you cut your hair off. I mean, you're looking hella dusty. You're looking like Elgin Baylor when he played for the 1968 Lakers. What are you doing? You look terrible. All right? You look like Joe Morton. And then you do this on purpose so that you can go around here with this toxicity. And it's amazing how dusty some of them actually look. I just don't get it. All right? I just don't get it. And then you can be toxic all that you want. You can be an asshole all that you want. The problem is that when you write a check that your ass can't cash anymore, that's the fundamental issue. That's the problem. When you write a check that your ass can't cash anymore, okay? What's the problem? You can't get anybody. We've seen that with Common. Can't get anybody. You know? Nobody wants to be with you. All right? Don't want to be with you, boo. And that's been her problem fundamentally. Nobody wants to be with her. Tiffany Haddish, stop. Okay? Nobody deals with her, wants to be with her, anything like that. It's just not going down. Okay? It's not going down. Then you get roasted up like this, and it's just getting worse. What's the problem? Not investing into the things that make women women. And ultimately, that's how older women can compete. You compete by your femininity. It's the fundamentals. Good boxers don't rely on power shots to win fights. They focus on the fundamentals, footwork, good defense. Same thing with good football players, good basketball players. What keeps them in the league is the fundamentals. Tiffany Haddish and women who think like her lack relationship fundamentals. Can't get along with men. Okay? Don't understand how to be a man's support system, how to be able to be congruent in the relationship, how to be able to bargain or negotiate. Even some men have this problem. You know, in dealing in relationships, you got to negotiate certain things. You have to compromise elements. There are things that you need to do to please your partner. You have to be able to give to people in business or whatever. These are the things that are paramount for relationships. But when you're young and you look good, you think the world revolves around you, you can have that attitude for so long. Just like some athletes. Hey, when you know they're athletic and they can run real fast, maybe you don't need to be able to run the best route if you're a receiver. Maybe you don't need to be able to shoot the best jump shot if you're a guard. But when you lose that and now you're back to being normal, then you get exposed. The thing about it is how good of a woman you are after you lose your looks. How good of a basketball player are you when you lose your athleticism? How effective are you in the dating market after you're not as beautiful anymore? Nobody wants to talk about that. Okay? Nobody wants to talk about that. And that's the problem. That's the issue. Okay? And that's why they're roasting Tiffany Haddish's ass up right now in the comment section. It's hilarious. I don't even want to read it because it's that bad. But guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of Celebrity Drunk. I really appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe, hit the bell, check out the first one, pin the top. And as you know, the buffoonery remains an all-time high. I'm out.